Hey, you guys, so I'm back again with another message from the Lord. And this particular message is based upon a dream. And then when I was praying this morning, because I went into prayer, heavy warfare prayer, because of what I seen last night in the spirit, God is saying that people in your family are praying for your downfall. People in your family are praying that things will happen to you so you can go to them and ask them for help. And I saw it in the spirit. And when I woke up, I began to denounce, rebuke, call everything counsel. Um, I began to call out the things that I was seeing in the spirit, and God confirmed what I was saying. He showed me the number 2888 in the Strong Concordance. And I know 888 means, resurrection. But he was like, look up the whole number 2888 because that's how I saw it. And it means the Lord of the world, Prince of this age, right? But then I went down to the scripture that ties to this number, and it's Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Y'all, for some of y'all who are feeling this in the spirit, for some of y'all who are seeing this in the spirit, it's time for y'all to go to war, because y'all not wrestling against flesh and blood. And this is y'all, and the reason why God took me to the scripture, because it's flesh and blood. It's your family that's doing it to you. However, you're not wrestling against just your family. You're wrestling against the principalities in the dark, the wickedness in the dark places, in the high places that they're operating in, being witches and warlocks. And it's time for y'all to go to war. They're praying for your downfall. And when God shows you stuff like this in the spirit, it's because he's warning you to pray against it. He's warning you to war against it. He's warning you so you can set boundaries, set standards, not to get close to certain relatives, because they're ready for your downfall. They're praying for your downfall. But you got to understand, when people do these type of things, when they dig a ditch for you, they might as well dig a ditch for themselves. And like Balaam told Balak, I can't curse what God has already blessed. They can't curse you, but you do need to cover yourself in prayer. You do need to make sure that you're staying in the good will of the Father, in the will of the Father. You do need to make sure that you are not outside of his will. Because it's easy to get outside of his will by doing little things that you're not supposed to be doing, by being around people who you're not supposed to be around. That can open you up for being attacked. But God is saying that these people are praying for your downfall. It's not going to work, y'all. It's not. It's not going to work. God showed me it's not going to work, because as soon as you went to God and sought God, that's why it's so important, y'all. We got to seek ye first the kingdom and seek God first and everything. As soon as in a dream, when I saw the person seek God, after this family member was trying to set them up, and they went and they seek God first and took them out the picture altogether and just began to see God and pray and ask God what they need, God fixed it just like that. So you have to war and pray and go to God first. This might be God telling you, don't even, when something happens, or if you need something, don't go to your family, go to him first. God said he's a jealous God. He won't have no other man before him. And God will have us to go through some things to see if we will come to him first. And as soon as this person went in prayer and went to God, he fixed it right then and there. But your family members are praying for your downfall. Pray, fast, cover yourself. It's not going to work. You are a touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. But God is saying, when things happen, when you need things to be done, seek him and go to him first. When you seek God and go to him first, he will give you the solution to your problem. He will supply your needs. Because when you go to these people that are praying for your downfall, they are taking pleasure into you going to them and asking them for help. They are actually going and playing witches and warlocks to do these things to you. They are actually speaking word curses over your life, wanting you to die, praying for your downfall, praying and speaking ill will and intent towards your life. Y'all got to understand, sometimes witchcraft is not necessarily us going to spiritualists. Sometimes witchcraft is the words that we speak out of our mouth. They might be hoping and praying that you lose your job. They might be hoping and praying that something happens to one of your children and things like that. People are hateful. When people don't have the right heart posture, they can be very, very hateful and very, very dangerous. And God is saying they're praying for your downfall. To seek him first. Pray and ask him first what you need to do. You need to cut these people out of the picture. If you're going through some things, these people don't even know that you're going through. Only thing they need to know is what's going on between you. The only people that need to know what's going on needs to stay between you and the Lord, pretty much. Because these people in your family are praying for your downfall. But I want you to know that just because somebody wants to pray for your downfall or praying for your downfall, God will elevate you to show them who he is, to show them that they can't curse a child of God. So that's why I said make sure you're standing right standing. Make sure you are not being around these people. Okay? Because judgment is going to hit the land. Wrath is coming. But God is saying if you ever need anything, if anything ever comes up where you need something, you need to seek him first. Which we should be doing that daily. Pray to him and ask him for the solution first. All right. So, all right. I love you guys. I pray that you all have an amazing day, and I will chat with you all